look, right. This is because Gypsy Rose don't know how to take her kid to see a motherfucking Easter bunny. Alright? Actually, she tried taking a baby doll, saying it's sleeping. No, it's not sleeping, dude. It's not real. Look at its face. It looks just like the cookies. Come on, dude. Gypsy probably did that shit herself. Cause conflict brings clout. She is totally the type that would hire her own fucking trolls. And then here regular people like us, we just can't catch a fucking break. Fake it too, they make it. That's what the elites are having her do, and that's what she's doing. We're in her world of fucking cosplay. This shit makes me sick, dude. Oh my gosh. I didn't even hit it. I didn't even hit the button. I can't. I'm trying to do this. I can't. Fucking bend. Bend. I woke up funny because I don't understand. It's so weird. Like this half of my hand is numb, okay? It's just all around numb. But this arm, it feels numb and weird from like here on down. But half of it is like, it's almost like it's paralyzed a little. It's so weird. I'm trying to do this. I can't spread my hand out. I can't go beyond the, I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong. I'm fucking getting worried. I'm scared. My husband said something about calling an ambulance, but we can't afford that shit. We can't afford that shit. I've got a video I've been trying to make. I fell asleep in the middle of making it. I woke up to a 5-hour fucking video. And then the camera was still on. Yeah. And then now there's this with my arm. I want to do this. Okay? I'm going to try and go like this. What is stopping my hand from working right? Do I need my husband to be home to massage it? That's what I think I need. And he's in here with his man hands, gripping all around it and fucking hitting these pressure points I don't even know I had. That's what man hands do. It's so weird too having this hand half numb. Fuck! Now the rug is flipped. How the hell did you do that? This onesie, it has a tail driving me nuts. Okay. Anyway. Alright. Okay. Aside from my medical conditions I can't do nothing about. Aside from all that shit, we've got a few things to discuss here. Makeup on my lips. I couldn't get my makeup on right because of my fucking hand. I had to give up. I gave up. All the makeup I have on from earlier, like my face is smashed. Aging is really hit me hard, you guys. And then my husband, he says I need to help and contribute financially. But you guys, I can't. My body is shot, dude. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I enjoy making videos for the YouTubes, but I can't figure out how to make money on it. I'm counting on my members, and I still haven't reached that threshold yet. But we're getting there, damn it. We're getting there. And, Yeah, I still ain't figured out how to get the ads running on my channel. I don't know, maybe it's gotta have a certain amount of watch hours and just people just ain't watching me long enough. I don't know how it works. But I've got a few notes for you about the gypshittery. They're in my pocket and they're all mixed up. Okay. And I was smoking out in their car. Okay, that's why I have the car key. Just in case there's an in-law out there that's watching this. Only in my pocket because I know that they're smoking it. Now that we got that understood and out the way, did you notice my shirt? This is Cancel Gypsy Rose. Cancel Gypsy Rose. Now let me tell you why. Because she's going too far with the gypshittery. She thinks she is a celebrity of sorts. And we all know celebrities have haters, you know, right? So if you're gonna have a hater, if you're gonna have a troll, might as well be ahead of the game and try to control those trolls, okay? Have your friends go out, not friends, but like your friends, acquaintances, people that know the case and the situation, and they can sit there and point out the person's flaws, okay? They could point out Gypsy's flaws in one area, making people ignore the flaws in another area. She can distract them with something else by sending one of her trolls out to come up with some way to distract the viewers. You know, whether it's with a photo of a baby or whatever. You know, did you see the one? The sticker, supposedly, there's a sticker that was removed. It was an emoji, a heart emoji over the baby's face. Okay? They had a troll called Fancy something or other. No, there was this person that was against them right off the jump. Fancy Marcelli. Now, I don't think it's any coincidence that this so-called troll that nobody seems to find linked to anything. And somebody has come up and said that they were the ones that did it. They put a thing, but Gypsy could have hired them to do that. Okay? All right, take a good look. Let's take a good look at this picture. Okay? Let's take a good look now. Take a good look. Now, I have been comparing this baby to the one of the Resilient Jenkins, okay? And the Resilient Jenkins, their baby is said to be younger. So, it's so much more advanced, and it hangs on. Babies hang on to the person that's holding them. Whoever's holding that baby's going to be hanging on. Because they scared being up there, you know? How the ground's way down there. Dude, just look how this baby is not hanging on. It looks like a fucking doll, and she looks like she's about to drop it. To be honest. She's holding the doll forward, and it's sliding. Because maybe it's a little heavier than she thought. I don't know. And then she says that the pictures they took with the Easter Bunny, the baby was asleep. I bet if they went and took a trip to Sweden, too, that baby would be asleep. And I bet it wouldn't be grown any either. Because it just seems to be the same size. And is that bare feet? Is that bare feet on that baby? What the fuck, Gypsy? You have no brain. The thing with the wreath at the so-called signing, this book signing, I think it was.
They're not just sharing kids' stories, they're rewriting it.
I never heard nothing about no wreath. I think they did it for the show. It was written into the show. It's part of the show. All of it is. And the social experiment part of it is to see what the media follows and hangs on to and how they share the knowledge. Yeah, we're the social experiment. Surprise! Into this book signing thing, Does she look 8 months pregnant in that picture? Did she? No. No, she does not. She never looked pregnant. If you look back to the belly band video, Christy even said, "You don't need this yet." Bitch never needed it. I don't think she was ever pregnant, you guys. It's just part of the show. If they end up with a kid, it's not related. I don't see how it could be. Hold on, country girl Brenda. I love you, but just chill for a second. Look. Okay. If her so-called DNA results are not going to be admissible in court, why would the courts go to the same place? Why would they go to some DIY baby daddy type place anyway? I mean, they're the courts. That name, that sign, the signature with the notary stamp is the same as the other results. From Ohio, where the case is not in Ohio. Gypsy herself has never been to Ohio. Neither of them live in Ohio. Nothing ever happened in Ohio. The crime didn't happen in Ohio. What the fuck does this notary stamp have an Ohio stamp for? What is it doing there? You think they have a Louisiana stamp. I mean, right? Wherever the court is, wherever she is. Hell, I'd even accept where Nick lives. Nick's place. But Ohio? At least on the second one, they got that damn stamp on their signature. Because they didn't on the first. Which is weird. Anyway, back to my notes. The only sexual assault that's been going on with Gypsy is against that damn toothbrush of hers. That poor toothbrush. That poor defenseless toothbrush. And my poor hand. I can't bend it like a serving tray. I can't do this. Because it's like, it's acting weird. It acts like it's half paralyzed. I can't do it. I can't spread my hand out back. I can't do it. And I'm not even fucking with it again because it's going to piss me off. Okay, next one. Nick is going to be in there regardless. Nick's going to be in prison regardless. Okay, he's doing a life sentence. But his time there could be made worse by the fact that if people there think he has some sort of fetish, if you catch my drift, you know, because Gypsy was still pretending to be a minor when they got together, remember? Yeah. And she's like a little, so he could be seen as creepy and put in another category where people just don't treat him so good. You know what I mean? That could be a reason he stays quiet. Maybe she's got this shit on him under her thumb, like, whoa, because you thought I was a minor. No. Think the predator poachers out there, because they're the ones that made it to where, you know, if you're so much as talking to somebody that you think is a minor and you send them explicit material, you're in trouble. You're fucked. I can't point it. Yeah. She's manipulative. She always has been manipulative ever since she was, you know, like, think back to the picture with the sink, okay? When she's in the sink and she's got the baby shampoo up next to her, added manipulation. And I'm sure for all those 2 years, 2-3 years she was talking to Nick, I'm sure a lot of those times when she wanted to get off the computer, she would just be pretending to have a fight with her mom, and that her mom is making her get off of it. Okay, now going through, after years and years of dealing with that, that's enough to piss anybody off, right? So maybe he thinks that's why Dee Dee might have had a certain streak to her, an abusive streak to her. Even though we all know she didn't, because she was like, you know, too sick and weak to even fucking care for herself, let alone defend herself. Gypsy didn't want to do it. She didn't want to take care of her. That's why she took her out. She didn't want to take care of her. What Gypsy did was not self-defense. It was not. What she did was tied up her mom, trapped her, tortured her, took her out. And it's not self-defense. If her mom was attacking her in the moment, maybe, but yeah, no. Whatever happened to that fucking Minnie Mouse duct tape, Gypsy? Where's that Minnie Mouse duct tape? They want to go with the narrative of the online bullies, okay? That is what Lifetime is banking on. That is what Lifetime is holding on to, okay? The narrative of the online bullies, because that's what's making them money. And following Gypsy's narrative and buying her trolls to hate on her, because, I mean, nobody has sent no death threats to her and her baby and junk. And maybe they have to her. They may have to her, but I doubt anyone has sent any threats like that to a baby. Okay? And then the wreath, I think the wreath was staged in there because, it's trying to add on to the fact that there's online bullies out there because that's what's putting the money in the pockets of the elites. That's what they're making money on. That's the narrative. Rewrite the story. They're using her. They are. They're using her for the story of online bullying. Yeah, that's what it is. The Ivory Rose that drove past the house, shit could have been staged. That's why the house was empty and Christy was telling her, now's a good time to do it. Go do it. That way the viewers believe you over all the other trolls out there. Come on. Think about it. I can't snap. Put your damn hats on. Yeah? Okay? Go get your hat. Go put your hat on. Go get it. Go put your hat on. Go get your hat. So let's talk about something. Let's think logically. With our tinfoil hat, yeah? Okay. Right? We gonna think logically with our tinfoil hats. We're gonna think logically. Where's the rest of my notes? Alright. You got your hats? Okay? Now, what if Ryan was in on it from the start? Yeah? Because she needed an address to get out of there so that she wouldn't end up in the halfway house. Because the halfway house would have made her attend a bunch of programs and therapy and shit. And they would have limited her access to the internet as well as Lifetime's cameras access to her. Because Lifetime wanted access to Gypsy so that they could follow her around. And if she was in a halfway house, they wouldn't be able to do that. Am I right? Yeah? Am I right? So to get Ryan and Ken and a few other people probably all writing her and seeing which ones the parole board would like more, and after her talking to certain people, she gets to find out that the teacher is a pretty good candidate. Plus, and two, alright, if she would have got out and went to her dad's, what would have been her source of income? Rod and Christy? Now, how long would that have went on for? She didn't want to work. She had to tell him something. So, she's going to use the title spouse and make him do the working so that she can collect the revenue shit online and then blame it on him making her be online, the whole Mr. Revenue thing. That's her. That shit's her, okay? All those fundraisers and all that shit in the past and junk there, that was all her. All Gypsy. All her. And with Ryan, make sure the parole board knew because Bree slipped up and said that Gypsy tried to break it off with Ryan before he got too attached to her. Right? So they have to do something to make the relationship seem more legit, like it wasn't something planned that Ryan was in on. So he sends out those messages trying to make it seem like, well, at least his side of the marriage was genuine and there was actual love there. That way they don't get in trouble for being, like some kind of accomplice to something or other. I don't know. I don't know how shit goes in that thing. And how convenient. They find a guy from the state, the one state that allows people to profit off the fucking crime. It's strange how that worked, isn't it? And then this public defender of hers goes from being her attorney who lied on the stand, mind you, and now he's her social media manager. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's very strange, and I don't understand it. There goes that speaker. I gotta use a speaker with that laptop because the speaker is blown. Yes, it is. It's blown. This is a cat. I just lost my hat. Anyway, breakup sex is not a thing. And I think that's what Gypsy wants. Breakup sex is not a thing! She wants to talk about people being dead behind their eyes. Dead behind their eyes? Who the fuck is she saying? Be looking like they're dead behind the eyes? Dead in the eyes? Dead in the eyes? Man, that bitch got the motherfucking eyes of a shark. She does. Gypsy Rose has the... Look, here. Yeah, there. You see? Gypsy Rose has the eyes of a fucking shark. I'm burning up. These gloves we got. It's so hard with my hand being half fucking paralyzed. I didn't know it happened. Slept weird. I don't know. I'm always sleeping weird. For those who don't know me, hi, my name is Leland. Usually both my hands are working properly, but no, because I have Italian in me and I talk with my hands, so I need my hand to be able to work properly. But shit, I don't know what happened. Anyway, YouTube has been a very therapeutic tool for me. Okay, so when I'm feeling upset or bad or sad or whatever, anything, I get on a camera and I see myself acting a fool, and I start to calm down. I'm sorry, I'm burning up. Okay, sorry, I won't pause it again. I try not to. The YouTube shit, if it doesn't pick up, I'm a nobody, I'm a nothing, and all that pain and suffering I've endured has been for nothing. Here, it's like what DrPhil said. Here, listen.
You don't find meaning to your suffering. If you don't use that suffering to create some meaning in this world, then it will make you insane.
It's enough to drive a person crazy. So is the fact I can't move my hand. What if I had to slap somebody? Let's hope I don't have to slap nobody. Let's hope I ain't gotta slap a hoe. Gypsy. Juke shit. Come around here with that juke shit. I'll find a way to make my hand work.
We cannot condone this kind of vigilante justice of getting even.
Back to my notes. Because I got notes. You know, she said she got the IUD thingy. Didn't the Ace Family chick rip hers out? What if she was to do that to trap somebody else? What's new? The name Fancy wasn't chosen by accident. Yeah, I'm sure there's people out there that would think that it's the same Fancy that was fucking with them before. But it's not. It's not. The Fancy from the Good Wives Network. It's not that one. It's not her. And she never mentioned no diapers or baby bottles to DrPhil. Talking about running off with the Cinderella movie going on. And her mom didn't follow her. There was never no mention of a fucking diaper. What do you think the next show is going to be? Prison clapbacks? Yeah? You think maybe prison clapbacks? I think that sounds like it could be good for a season. It might be fun. Let time look into it. No, don't. We don't want it. If there's a real baby that they use at times, I don't think it came from her. I think there's some parents out there making some serious bank off letting her play mommy cosplay with their kid every once in a while. Though I think she's got one of those highly expensive fucking dolls. Okay? I mean, she looked like she was dropping it, you guys. It's sliding from her arms with such a facial expression. Now I know, it's a fake face. It was from... It looks like the face off the cookies, doesn't it? Did she turn out to look like those cookies? How accurate was that AI? Can't believe they made that. The AI child that they made. They went there. The NPG cornerstone. What if that stood for... What if the NPG... let's think about this now, okay? Let's think out here. Let's get in snapping mode. Let's think. It could even be Christy's baby. I mean, she did go into that courthouse looking kind of thick, if you know what I mean. Or Bree could have been the surrogate, and that could have been why she's been so emotional and all over the fucking place, and all her live streams, all over the place with her emotions. I'm one to talk, right? Me and my emotions. Holy shit. Back to the MPG cornerstone. What if that MPG stood for Nick Proxy Gypsy? Because it could be about Nick and thinking that it's Nick, you know, but Gypsy's in control. She's the proxy. She's what's, you know, maybe she's what's running the channel. She could be the one running that channel and all those fundraisers and junk and shit. And is she really gonna be able to talk to that one girl when she gets out? As soon as she gets out, even while she's still on parole, she gets to talk to her? How come? I mean, that seems awfully soon for her to be able to get out and immediately go back to talking to another murderer. Just don't seem right, does it? Talking bad about all those chicks. Oh my god, I can't wait till they get out. I can't even scratch my fucking eyebrow because I can't move the rest of my hand. Go that way. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm falling apart. Oh my god. Back to my notes. The breakup sex is not a thing. Okay? I think that's what Gypsy's looking for. And then he thought he wanted to see me one more time. No, bitch. Don't nobody want to see you one more time. Don't nobody want to see you at all. Just go away. Go sit the fuck down. Shut the fuck up. And go the hell away. I mean, it's really that simple. Alright, Gyp shit. What's next? So that shit though, if she really was pretending to put on the act of being paralyzed, you know, and telling her mom she could not walk. But when she's in secret doing these exercises just to make sure she could. And then one day, her and her mom's is arguing for real, not one of the fake arguments. She just wants to get offline, so she tells Nick they're fighting again. That way he gets the impression it's a daily occurrence. She could be fighting and arguing with her mom one day, and she just stands up and towers over her and gets right down up in her face. Who you calling a bitch? So, I'm fighting for real, right? What if that's how it went down? She's sitting there not telling her mom she's able to walk. You know, that way when she goes to the cousin's house and she's having all that fun jumping on the trampoline, and here comes mom. Oops, mom's gonna catch me jumping. I better stop. And she plops down and drops like a wet rag. Isn't that what dude said? Isn't that what the guy said? And you think she did that for their con? Because Dee Dee told her to? You know, did Dee Dee tell her to steal that knife? Huh? How come her lifetime ban doesn't stand? All that shit that they would steal, it wound up in her wheelchair. Okay, yeah, right? I mean, or are they trying to say Dee Dee stole the weapon that took herself out? Oh, is that what they're trying to say? Oh, I didn't know. Oh, okay, so Dee Dee's the thief. Dee Dee's the thief? Dee Dee must be the thief. She's the one that gets the lifetime bans from Disney and Walmart and Hobby Lobby and all the other, whatever else there was. Why is she allowed in these places? How come the lifetime ban don't stand? If it was anybody else, that lifetime ban would stand. It's so infuriating. I can make a fist, like, I can't make a fist like this, you know, I can't crumple my, I can't spread it out. That's what's really got me worried. I can't spread it out. Like, I'll spread it out like this, and I can't. It won't go up. It won't go up. I don't know what happened. I gotta stop fucking with it. Oh, shit, where was I? Damn it, shoot. Oh, yeah, and talking about that face of the baby. You know, looking like the AI-generated face that was on those cookies. Speaking of cookies, I want to move my hands so bad. Speaking of the cookies, Mia, yeah, you remember her? She could have went and put fake flowers on that sign. She could have went to the store and bought some fake flowers, come back, and placed them here and there to make them match the cookies. But did she do that? No. She cried about not getting baby pictures. Yeah, she didn't get the baby pictures that she wanted. Oh, but Lifetime did. They got them for their show. Yeah, they got the baby pictures to put on the show. Because Mia wasn't buying the pictures from them. Oh, but Lifetime was. Lifetime bought the pictures. So they got the pictures. Sorry, Mia, this is how it went. This is how it went down. Money talks. Especially with them. And you think they wouldn't hire their own trolls? You know, and Gypsy knows people are going to talk shit about her. Yeah? Right? Might as well try and stay ahead of the game and tell them what to fucking talk about. Right? That's what Gypsy's doing. I think. I hate that word. I really fucking do. And what a coincidence that pen pal came from that state. What a shocker. I think the attorney guy told her, let's set this all up in this state so that you're able to profit off the crime later. That way, you know, he knows he's able to pull in a fat profit. All those other fucking elites that are on top, yeah, we'll never know the truth now, you guys. Too many elites are involved. So if Dr. Beckerman really is dad and he helped them out because he was scamming the insurance companies just as much as she was scamming the doctor's offices, you know, helping them get that free house because he was just making so much money. I think that he helped them get that house because, you know, because Gypsy's his kid. You know, as soon as she gets out, what'd she do? Hide his nose. Well, what's the first thing she did? Little miss, I'm afraid of surgeries. Gets out and immediately goes under the knife, up on the table, getting a fucking nose job. Yeah, and them tattoos. And she says she's squeamish and she don't like blood and needles and shit. But she's got 3 tattoos. 3. Oh my god. I can't hold my shit out like this. As far as I can go. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Mike Stanfield and Melissa Moore profiting off the crime. Duh. And if you follow the live streams, you see, like, and you look back at the show and they've got her all huge with the belly and shit. And it's like, dude, what was that? There was no belly. There's no belly. She never looked like that, you guys. That? I mean, she's even sexualizing this with sticking the fucking leg out. Why? What's the deal with that? Why the leg? Huh? Why the leg? Stupid. It's just stupid. And it looks foolish. They're fighting to get offline. The daily fighting, it could have been fake, staged daily fighting, just to further manipulate Nick into believing Dee Dee was some controlling monster. You know, but if you look back at the old videos, when she's talking about the little glass house and fairy tales are in real life also, her mother's hand was perfectly fucking still. Perfectly still. Oh, Gypsy, she gave a little squeeze and a pull and a tap, and you can see it. Slow the footage down. Slow the footage down. Dee Dee has got such a look of fear upon her face. She knew that them getting that house was, her days were numbered. She knew it. All the shit they had stockpiling just to keep up appearances. How much longer could they keep going with all that? You know, what were they going to do with all that shit they wasted and stockpiled? All that fucking medicine in the cabinet that never got used, and the Pediasure in the corner that just sat there. They just kept piling more on, kept on adding more, never using the old stuff, just adding more. Too bad we can't go back and check the expiration dates on them shits, yeah? Because I guarantee you, want no bottle rot. Yeah, no. She looks like she used to chew up her meds, and her mother spoiled her so bad that she never even made her brush her fucking teeth. So Gypsy learned how to use the toothbrush the wrong way. Yeah. Wrong, Gypsy. Wrong lips, Gypsy! You know, she was hanging out with those Preds in prison. That's who she was hanging out with. Yeah, the predators. The real evil people. And now she's over here talking about other fucking inmates like she knows them all and shit. Talking about one of them being dead in the eyes. But I'm sorry, Gypsy, but that's you. You got the eyes of a shark.
Me and Nick made that post on her Facebook account.
It says the bitch is dead.
Just look how skillfully she acts. I swear DrPhil needs to bring her back and ask her why she lied.
Tell me about this post. It says, I slashed that fat pig and raped her sweet innocent daughter. Her scream was so loud. LOL.
Only Gypsy can get that
Why
verbal.
that particular message?
It was alarming. The whole point of the post
Her
was
Nick
I
did
wanted her
not.
found. I couldn't stand the thought
Who's
of her
that?
body just being there, and I remember something Nick had said when he first entered the house to kill her.
Notice
And
the
it
sign
was,
on the house
"This
with a
bitch
little
is dead."
emblem.
And so my mother never cussed online. She never put anything alarming, and I thought that was alarming. That would alert some of her friends to call the police.
Well, the alternative, you could have just gone to a payphone and called police and said, go check this address. There's a dead body in there. Or you could have said, you need to do a wellness check on XYZ address.
It wasn't that smart.
You could do that as opposed to...
Yeah, she uses words
4 days
like
after
foliage.
you hacked your mother to death saying
A
that
supposed
bitch is dead.
19-year-old, uses a word like
That's a
that.
pretty aggressive tip.
It was meant to be aggressive. It was meant to be alerting, because I thought her friends would look at that and say, something's not right.
Well, that's an understatement. Something's not right.
But I do regret making that statement. Not because it got me found and arrested, but because that was so wrong. It's not right.
That post, that bitch is dead post, and then the next one talking about the screams and the ha ha ha. Anyway, the second one that she put that up, and then she told them about it, you know? Kind of like when she got pregnant, and then she goes on this vile podcast thing, and she tells them, and now she needs to know what Ken's conflicts are. Now, I'm sorry, but coming from her, that sounds like a fucking threat. You need to know what his conflicts are. Don't poke the bear, bitch. You might not like how hard he bites. God, I'm tired. I hope my eye ain't going fucking wonky on you. Alright, well, next note. Yeah, the show was that I am a killer show or some shit, some junk like that. I don't know. But yeah, she was talking shit about other inmates. And when they get out, I'm sure they're going to talk some shit about her. Starting with Zora. Actually, I think Zora has already spoke her piece. Good for you, girl. Good for you. Now I just want to fill in the what ifs for y'all out there. Okay? Alright, for everybody out there watching, listening, viewing, and following. I just want to throw out all these what ifs. Because what if this is all done as a social experiment? What if it's all just a social experiment and everything is just done for the show? And the people that were on the show, they have to work on promoting that show. Because it's probably in the contract for them to do so. I can't function my hand right. Dee Dee went all out for Gypsy. She did. She went all out. Even not feeling good, she's still right there by her side. Anything to make Gypsy fucking smile. I didn't have parents like that. Hell, they made me be good for a whole year. And then they said that the kids ain't going to Cedar Point that year. Crushed me. And my parents never made any attempt to take me to a different roller coaster. And to this very day, I still ain't even ever been able to even afford to even be able to be in the presence of a motherfucking roller coaster. Because I suck. And this fucking YouTube thing, it just won't pick up for me. 9 subs in the past month. 9? How am I supposed to build confidence with this? You know? I mean, I'm grateful for the ones that do watch and comment on the members. Y'all are in my heart. You know it. But, The other viewers out there, yeah, I don't know what the fuck people want. I don't know what they want. What do you want? Talk to me, please. Click my subscribe button and then talk to me. The wreath was sent by them? Yeah, I think so. Breakup sex is not a thing. No, it's not. I thought you were to see me more last time. But you ain't no puppy. Get the fuck out of here. You abandoned your puppy. Just like you did your damn mom. Matching dates will not bring you closer to your fucking dad. You ever notice how Ryan looks like her mom? And then Ken looks like her dad? It's weird. Holy shit. A fucking hour-long video, and I did not want that. Yeah, what else we got on here? Babies usually hang on to people. Compare it to the baby of the Brazilian Jenkins. I could show you baby reborns all day long. You gotta be the one to think outside the box.
I wasn't myself. I had been taking narcotics, such as Xanax and Vicodin. I was high, very high.
He was a different persona now?
Yes, he was. He was the loving boyfriend that is gonna make all my dreams come true.
A few moments later.
I can't stand him because I went from one abusive person to another. I wish he would have been more responsible. He's the first person I ever told that I could walk. And yet I asked him a question. I asked him to kill my mother. But I didn't hold a gun to his head and make him do it. He seemed more happy to do it than anything.
You just held a gun in your mother's head. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I lost my voice.
Let me ask you this. So, they find your mother after death. Your wheelchair's there, you're gone. How did you think this was going to turn out? Mailed the knife to his parents?
He wanted me to take the murder weapon in my backpack. I was like, no, we'll just mail the knife.
Yeah, she mailed it with her address as well as Nick's and one of the bloody gloves, while the other bloody glove was in the garbage can beside the house. The empty garbage can with nothing else in it. She threw the other glove in there as she mailed the other one to Nick's house with her house as the return address. So, yeah, she'd been trying to frame Nick right from the start. Sorry, my voice is gone. I don't know where it is. I've been looking for it everywhere. Nick went online looking for love. Yes, this is true. But Gypsy went online looking for a hitman. She had other plans in mind. I don't even see why she's even online at all to begin with. She is an online predator. And online predators have no place and no business being online. We all know it. Online predators have no business being online. Gypsy, I needed you to do it so I didn't have to. She's still pulling that stunt. She's still pulling that shit. What's next, Gypsy? Huh? What's next? You tell us. You can tell us. I'm so tired. What else? Oh, I guess that's it. I guess I'm done. Alright, okay. Good. Because I just heard something out there and I'm going to go check it if it's my husband. Let's go see. Oh! Ow. Fucking damn mushroom. Nope. Doesn't look like it. There's no other vehicle out there. So, it must not be him. But yeah, no, that's my thoughts on the gypshittery that's going on right now. Okay? That's my thoughts on the matter. No. I don't know what's wrong with my hand. The devil wants his dues, Gypsy. The devil wants his dues.
Not even God can change what has happened. The future hasn't happened yet. The past is over. The only time is now and what you do in this moment. What you've got to do is not make excuses for what you've done, but own that that's 100% wrong and equip yourself with more powerful, more empowering coping skills so you don't get in this situation again.
I can't get my hand in fucking snapping mode. Here. I can't hit it. I need to do that. I can do it with my left hand, but my right hand's half paralyzed right now. Oh, there we go. I did it. I can't.
I can't do it with the other finger.